What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a brand new video. So today is a bit more of a news update because we got some cool things on the horizon for Slime Isekai Memories. This is nice to see after a little bit of a I'm not gonna say downer video yesterday where I go and I criticize all the issues of slime, but that video has to be made because the more we make it vocal that there are problems in the game, the better odds there are that those issues are going to get fixed. And I want Slime to be the best game it possibly can be. So, we got to do what we got to do. Now, today's video is going to be going over some of the new stuff that we have on the horizon, particularly the ranking event, which is going to be interesting because this is going to set a precedent of how we can expect the pay-to-win portion of this game to be. And I'll get into that in a little bit. But let's start off by, I always got to give the shout out to any sources that I use. So Slime Isekai Memories -news, aka at Slime Isekai Memo. I believe this account is run by one of the other content creators, Belial Sensei. So thank you so much for keeping keeping things going. So I'll shout out to your YouTube channel, doing God's work here. Also a big whale. But yeah, so thanks for doing this for us. It makes it a lot easier to kind of go through when we have these translations and we don't have to do it ourselves and figure out what's going on. But there's also the official page, Tensura M Game, so we can see what's going on the Japanese side, since even though this game is on global and Japanese at the same exact time, for whatever reason, they only give us the news in Japanese, or at least update it on Twitter. And if you guys want to follow me, I'm at Mystic Watch on Twitter. But let's get into it. So the main thing I want to take a look at is the Heroes Jubilee event. This is a notice informing you that the Heroes Jubilee event scheduled to start at the end of November has been moved back to 12/3, aka December 3rd on a Friday, as part of an effort to bring you new content that you can enjoy playing in a secure environment. I don't know what that has to do with that sentence. I don't know what about end of November to December has to do with playing in a secure environment, but at this time, the event will be released as Heroes Jubilee Beta. Fraudulent acts and other issues requiring attentions were detected during development, and the changes to this event were decided in an effort to bring... I don't know why I'm struggling to pronounce any English whatsoever, but the changes to this event were decided in an effort to bring you new content that you can enjoy playing in a secure environment. We apologize to all chancellors who have been looking forward to the event since the scheduled release at start of service, and appreciate your understanding regarding the schedule change. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So what they're saying here is, we all know all the bugs and issues here, and if you're not aware of some of the ways that people, I want to say hacking is not the right word. For example, with the newest update, we got like a little bit of a rankings page. Let me show you guys what I mean. So if I click on Great Sage and I do tell me about my fellow chancellors. Yes, Great Sage, come on. You'll see here that like total EP that doesn't include protection and equipment of my top 10 characters, right? So there's been apparently people who have been able to cheat on here, but there's no rewards for this. So it's kind of weird because it's like, why are you cheating? Some of the numbers on here weren't legit, but now I think they are. So this was just like probably one of the things that they were concerned about. Either way, that is something to keep in mind. That most likely why this is pushed back is because of those issues or other issues related to that. Now, let's kind of take a look at all the JP news, see if we can find anything cool. Okay, no, we don't care about that. Oh, what's here? This is super recent. This just came out today. We got about a campaign. Something about a campaign. Does that exist right now? Let's go take a look. Okay, Rimuru, I don't care. Doesn't look like anything new over here, but that's fine. Not a big deal. We keep scrolling down and scrolling down until we find something that we like. Okay, this is, I believe this is the translation of the of this post. Scrolling down. And yeah, I guess unfortunately not much else we got here. The one thing I will say is that if you haven't already checked, you should have gotten 250 magic crystals, maybe more if you haven't collected in a little bit, because of all the new events that we've hit, like 1.5 million downloads, which is really nice. You know, it's a full multi just existing there. I wish they would give us more, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Now, to wrap up this little jubilee thing, these are going to be our first ranking event, and what's going to happen is most likely this will be some sort of DPS check. How quick can you beat a mission? How much damage can you do to some infinite health thing? You know, how long can you survive something? Usually in PvE games, that tends to be what we can expect. Now, based on where you rank, you'll be given some sort of reward. In this case, we don't know what we're going to be getting, but previous examples of good rewards are just like high level equipment. When I say equipment, I mean materials, sorry. You know, just raw currency. But more importantly, sometimes they'll have characters that you will get through events. And I'm hoping that if they go the route of characters, that it's not like that everyone should be able to get a dupe of a character relatively easily, but not like have it locked like too far out. So pretty much this game doesn't matter too much when you have dupes. Like summoning for dupes is not that big of a deal. If you ever look at any of the units like dupe effects, they're all pretty bad. Like across the board, they're all just horrible. The main reason you summon for dupes is just to have more raw stats, and there's no other reason. You know, no character right now has like that good of a dupe ability. So I don't care if the high-end rankers get dupes. It's just more of a matter of the low-end people should be able to get a single copy of a unit if they decide to give us a copy. Now, what I mentioned in the beginning of the video talking about is this going to be pay to win is because this is going to be the first event that requires you to compete against other people. I'm relatively in the middle of the pack. I would say I'm more towards the higher end of the free-to-play lineup. Let me do a little bit of a transition. So again, going over my box real quickly, this is my free-to-play box, right? I can almost guarantee you that 99% of the people watching this video that are also free-to-play have a worse box than me. And that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And if they have a better box, they have less gems than me. So I'm sitting on like, what, 30... If I go under quest... Yeah, I'm sitting on 3,600 crystals, and I'm fine, right? Like I'm just vibing out. I don't have Milim, I don't care. I'm just saving. But my box itself is really powerful. So that being said, like I don't feel any pressure right now to spend money because I got relatively lucky on this game so far. And I don't know, like, yes, I can say I'm free to play, but like I probably have a better account than some people who have spent money at the end of the day. And it puts me in this weird spot where like I don't get an accurate representation of what the average player is going through because my account is above average. So we're going to see when the ranking event comes, because the issue is going to be how much of the rewards are going to be split towards or skewed towards the top, and that how many people who are in the top are spending money, right? How hard is that barrier to break? If it's something along the lines of you need to be around 250k EP to secure like good rewards, right? Good rewards being maybe it's like, you know, 2 copies of a character, or getting like, you know, we'll just say like 1,000 crystals. I don't know what they're going to do, right? Because like they're probably not going to give that. This game is, I'm not gonna say really greedy, but it's pretty greedy on its rewards. We don't get much for doing stuff around here. So I don't expect a lot, and I expect it to be so skewed towards the top that that's kind of going to be a good indication of the future of this game. So that's kind of my little warning. pay attention to how the reward structure is going to be broken down, because this is going to be an example of how the game is going to go moving forward, right? These type of events are what kind of keep you in the game, because they have you compete against other people and get good rewards, but you want to feel like you can compete without spending any money. And if they make it so that you can't do that, well, you know, that's really not good game design. But yeah, hopefully this is a nice quick little update. Most likely future content is going to go back to the news in here is relatively mediocre, but I'm gonna go back to just doing mostly conquest stuff, doing conquest showcases on all the different difficulties. I'm attempting to do the Hinata on Master, and let's see if we can take her down. And then after that, if I can do Hinata on Master, I'll get some more gear up and try Orc Disaster on Master again. But until then, good luck everyone, and peace out.